Well, this past weekend, I was back in the great city of Chicago, this time not for G-Fest, even though I was at the exact same hotel that G-Fest was held in. Now, I was there for Kevin Smith's Chronicon. It's a little show just dedicated to all things Kevin Smith, View Askew, all that good stuff. So, side note, a little weird being at the Regency Hyatt without a parade of ravenous Godzilla fans wandering the hall. Instead, a parade of ravenous Kevin Smith fans. It's very interesting. Also, by the way, Chicago is gorgeous in the fall. But I digress. Anyway, I'm working the show, and the last day, I decided to take a walk around, just look at some things. I've been chatting up the neighbor of our booth, and he had a simple little layout. Just a table with some pops, and as I'm chatting it up, I take a look down, and what do my eyes behold? None other than the Shin Godzilla Funko Pop. It was almost kismet. So I asked our wonderful neighbor, whose name escapes me at the moment, how much do you want? Gave me the neighborly price, so I did not pay above market value for this bad boy. And I didn't have to go hunting as hard as I did for the other two. So today's episode, we're going to be looking at the one Funko Pop of the new Godzilla line that had me more interested than any of the other ones. That is the Shin Godzilla Funko Pop. Alright, so let's do the normal box look. So as you can see, there is the little Funko art of Shin Godzilla. And he's right there. He is marked as 1665 with the 70th anniversary logo. So if you watch my other videos, you already saw that I reviewed the 84 and the 99 one. The 54 one, I still haven't seen. And to my surprise, he had all the other guys except for the 54. Apparently those sold out. So, which is wild considering that, well, this guy has been the hard one to find. Every box lunch I've gone to in a 50-mile radius, he was the first one to fly off the shelves. So let's open this bad boy up. Let's see what he has to offer. Okay. All right. Well, last time someone said there was... So I had problems with the 99 standing. They said there was a stand, so I don't see a stand there. No stand there, so hopefully this one, the way the tail is, we don't have an issue standing. Let's get it out. Well, first impressions are a lot. This is the most detailed Funko Pop I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, Shin is an interesting design. He's essentially a zombie slash burned Godzilla. I mean, most unique Godzilla design out of all of them. I mean, I don't think that's any discussion whatsoever, but man, Funko actually did a pretty good job at adding the detail. So as you can see, he is completely molded. He's got the flex bits of flesh with the red undertones. He's completely molded up on the head. Most Funko Pops, smooth, that's part of the charm and appeal of them, is that they're kind of universal, almost like a Mr. Potato Head, if you will. You can swap out certain aspects, but you still get the essence of the character. But this one looks like they put a little more time and effort into. I mean, the spikes are completely folded out. So the paint job is great. I'll give Funko that. The paint job is actually quite phenomenal. The red undertones with the black highlights really highlighting that red tone of Godzilla. I would love, and I'm assuming that's coming, a purple variant for the heat ray. I mean, it feels very obvious. So you essentially just do the same pop, but with a purple undertone and the black highlights. I have a Tease Facto kit done in that style, and my God, is it beautiful. So, unlike the other 99 one, no problem standing up whatsoever. His big chunky tail here really acts as a good balance. The thing I do love we can get close up on this, is they actually put a full head on the tail, which, okay, that's comedy gold right there. They gave it a very definitive face, unlike the other one where, it's a little more ambiguous. But giving it that weird, it's almost derpy in its own way. I love it. That's, again, give Funko where credit's due. You're having fun with certain things, and yeah, I mean, look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. As pops go, this is a great quality. He is heavy. He is a thick, like, this is the heaviest of the three I've opened thus far. Listen. Yeah, he's chunky top to bottom and thick. So, like I said, I paid roughly retail for him, which is absolutely awesome. I have seen this one go for far more. Of all the pops thus far that have been released, this seems to be the one everyone wants to get their hands on. And with good cause, because, well, it's probably the coolest of the entire line that I have seen thus far. So, my hat's off to Funko. You did a good job. Look, I've said before in the other reviews that I am not the biggest Funko fan. I do have a couple of pops, and they're very niche, deep cuts kinds of things. But if you're a Godzilla fan and you're not on a big budget and you see this guy on the store shelves, yeah, this is perfect for you. Like I said, these are perfect for desktops, little shelving units, things at the office, stuff like that. That's kind of the whole appeal of these. They're, low cost. Even by today's standards, they're still fairly inexpensive. They have gone up in price in the last few years, but what hasn't? But, yeah. Overall, of the three I have opened, yeah, this is probably the best one. After that, it's probably the 84. I was very partial to that one. The 99 was cool, but he had the weight issue of falling over, and someone told me in a comment of that video that apparently there is a stand that you're supposed to put them on. I didn't see one in the package, but apparently it's there. Well, live and learn. So there you guys go. That is Funko's Shin Godzilla. Happy hunting, everyone. All right, well, that will wrap up this episode of the Koffers. Remember, if you like what you see, we do have a show. It's called The Kaiju Kingdom Podcast. You can find us at thekaijukingdompodcast.com. If you don't like to download, you can always stream us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever else you might find better podcasts. We're also on social media. It's right there: X, Instagram, Facebook. Those are our main three socials. If you ever want to get a hold of us, talk to us, that's the place to do it. And on that note, that'll wrap up this edition of the Koffers. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.